Welcome YouTubers, this is Pokediged here, and today I'd like to share another Ichiban Kuji prices preview, but this one is actually I bought it from Instagram on May I think like May 6 or May 5. That was like on Friday this month, and of course during that period I was having a bad cough. Until now I'm still having a bit of a cough, so I do apologize if you can hear my tone of my voice. Suddenly goes like high tone or suddenly to low tone because I'm trying to hold my cough. So if you can recall of the Ichiban Kuji Tsum Tsum Disney Tsum Tsum Happy Sweets times that I did 11 or 12 tries, but I wasn't able to get my luck. Which I was actually aiming for is price D, is actually the cup mug, but this is not really actually just a mug. It's actually a lid strainer with a mug. So no further ado, here we go. It's the lid strainer with mug version. So it really is a very cute lid strainer with mug, and I was really wasn't expecting this. As you can tell from the other Ichiban Kuji prices that they have with the mug or with a glass cup, and then with a handle or without handle, or some handles with the cute display like the card captor Sakura. The handles actually the wing version instead of like the holding of this kind of a handle kind of shape. And this one is the only one so far out of all Ichiban Kujis I've known so far. This is the only mug that actually provides with the lid strainer. That other kinds of lid strainer with the kind of pot or mug, that only this particular price that they had this version. So it really is a good idea to like attract people. But of course, if you're doing the lucky draw, this is only one. So A, B, C, and of course D price right here, only one try, and I was very really had the bad luck to not get this one. So I was lucky to get, or I should say bought this one from Instagram on, like I mentioned already, on last Friday. So no further ado, before I'm going to open this up, I'm going to let you see a quick look on the box itself. As you can see, it's all in green color and like a theme of France, of Paris, you know what I mean. And then you can see the logos of the Disney Tsums on the left, and the right side of the Ichiban Kuji and the Presto logos. And then right here, Ichiban Kuji, Disney Tsum Tsums, Happy Sweets Time. And then the characters from Tangled, right here is from Frozen. Some characters displaying, like here Baymax is my favorite. And then of course the display of the lid strainer with mug is actually the shape of the cake version, which is so kawaii indeed. And this is the only the first one out of the whole set. And then here's all of the designs of the mug itself. And here's the lid strainer and the cover itself. And then of course other characters at the bottom right here. Then the left side, of course, nothing much, just some warnings. So no further ado, I'll be right back and to open this up. So of course, right after I just of course open from the box. So you can see there it's separate of 3 versions. Of course, one's from of course the lid strainer. The second one, of course, is the cup right here itself, and the third one is the cover. And of course, they're glass, so it's like I had to be very extra careful. So looking at the details first, we see the cover right here. I really do love it so much, especially the attach of the display, how they make it. Even though it doesn't really look like the strawberry, it looks like more of a jelly. And then the cream right here, you can see just swirling around like here on going to the right side, like clockwise. Even to the others right here. And there's all 3 of them, but they still look so cute. Then the holes right here is actually to let the air come out for the smoke after you make this kind of a tea like that after you boil, and then you pour it in. Then if you wait for like how many minutes and so, just put on like that, and then the steam will come out eventually from this hole. And it's really creative how they just do like this. It's opening right here. And then the lid strainer, nothing special to talk about it because you know lid strainers anyway. And here's the handle to put the cup like that after you pour, and then the lids are put in touch. This is how you just pour it, and then the rest of the the taste from the tea, it will go into this cup. And of course, about this cup right here, put this one aside. You can see the details is really cute indeed. You can see Chip and Dale, some other characters like Oswald, Pooh Bear, and then Donald. What's her name again? I forgot what's her name. I'm so sorry. And then the aliens from the Toy Story, and then Ariel, and then the shell from Alice in Wonderland. Then the couples of Mickey and Minnie, and then I don't know what's this character, I'm not so sure. And then this one's Rapunzel, Jack Skeleton, then my favorite Baymax, and then also from Tangle, but I forget its name, and then Frozen, Elsa, and then two Perry the platypus from Phineas and Ferb. And yes, Tinglebell, yes, her name is Tinglebell, so sorry because I'm still sick. And then you can see the display right here. It's like a mini curtain, of course, showing the theme of like the Tsum Tsum. And I can feel the texture right here, that you can feel the line like that. I can really feel the line, and how they sculpted, especially the strawberries. It really is well done indeed. Then you can see the Mickey at the front and the back, you can tell already. And then it says here that Disney, then Disney slash Pixar, then from Disney, based on the Winnie the Pooh works by A.A. Mine and E.H. Shepard, and 2016, made in Japan. So it's really nice to have this mug. Although it's only meant for myself, because if I drink this and then I suddenly have a sickness like now, and if I share it to my sister, my niece, or my mom, they might get my cough. So hopefully I could use this when I'm fully recovered. So before I go for a conclusion, I really like to share with you all of the old Let's Trade It with mugs, like way back then. Of course, it's from Japan. And this is the very first one that my parents got when we were young, like when we still lived in One China Causeway Bay. And until now, this has been kept well, and it's made out of course, glass. You can hear it. And this is the very first Let's Trade It, and you can see all the rest of the mugs. And it's very old indeed. And this is the ones I didn't have a cover back then. So wait, this is actually the cover, but I don't want to remove it because it's very old. So this is how it looks like, and where you try to pour right here. If you don't want any of the other herbs whatsoever to go to your cup, this is the one to support or to block the stuff that you're going to pour it out. So this is how it looks like when you try to pour it way back then, like that, just to pour it. So this is the very first one, I think, because this is one of the oldest ones. Then moving on to the second one, as you can see, well, never mind about the colors, but how they suddenly just evolve. Like suddenly from that basic mug you just saw, it actually has, like, without the handle yet, but it's like more of a curved tip on the top. You can see right here, like that, like so. Then the cover is also different, but I didn't show you the other one because it's been wrapped up by the paper, from the plastic paper. And this is how it looks like when it goes, like when it really evolves. As you can see, instead of like having the claw, like the loop thing, you can see already like down here, way at the bottom, it's how it looks like when you try to pour it out. Instead of like having that mini mountain, it has no mountain, but it's just very flat. You can see it already. So this is how it looks like when it's ready evolved on the next step. Then of course we cannot forget is the latest one, or I should say the present right now of the Let's Trade It with mug, as the Japanese versions that they use. Like instead of like having the pouring ones and then you have to wait until like how many minutes or so, then you pour it back to the cup, they just instantly just move it into 2 or 3 in 1. So this is one of the examples that my sister and my mom bought it just a few days ago, and you can see here the differences of the other one, but generally they're just the same. It's just I don't know how to open it because I didn't get to open or try it out yet, so I do apologize if I don't know how to open this thing. Yep, it's right here. Then you can see that silver strainer right down here. Then the upper part is to support of when you're pouring the tea or the coffee like that. So it's really how it looks like when you pour the thing and then you wait for 1 minute or so, like just a few minutes, and instantly you can just drink. But this one like doesn't really go for drinking because this is just like the shape for the making the tea, just like a pot set. So that's why the Ichiban Kuji made a better version to make this one as a instant mug. But after you just pour the tea or coffee into the lid strainer, then wait for a few minutes, and then voila, you're done. It's like just 1, 2, and then 3. So it's very creative how the Ichiban Kuji thought of this one, and they should make more. Not besides for Ichiban Kujis, but for general, for Japanese people too, or other countries that really is into these kinds, they should make more, to be honest. And just to say, at my point of view, I really did not know how it looks like from way back before, until my sister just tell me that our parents kept this for a very long time, for more than 20 years. They bought it from this very cheap store, and it's a good thing we did get cheap. They get to keep it until now, just to share with you all, share these comparisons from way back then until now, how it looks like from the past to modern and right now. So in my conclusion, this is really lovely lid strainer with mug, as one of the few Ichiban Kuji prizes are. I should say the only Ichiban Kuji so far just to make a lid strainer with mug. And this is really one of the outstanding prizes, even though this is not the top prizes like A, B, or C like that, but this is still one of the toppest so far, because it's the A, B, C, and D, which is only one tries like that. Only once you can get, only one person can get this, and not much people really got this one. And some people they did get, but they're not into this. But if they only know how to use it properly, or how it goes, like how to use it, because in general I really did not know how to use it, or I never get to use it. I'm so sorry. I never tried doing like this kind, because we never get to use the old one, so we thought it's like very pointless, until I realized this one actually is with the lid strainer. And I tried to search on YouTube how do they do that, and it's actually very easy. So before I end this video for real, so if for those of you really wants to like see me do a little tutorial of making the tea or making coffee like that with this mug, and comparison with the other kinds of sets that I show you, please do comment below on this video, or on the description below. I'm so sorry. So if you like this video, guys, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and as always, see you all in the next video.